Hello everybody, it's Gary Stuckey on the road bringing you another episode of Steve Perry News. And this video, it's about Steve, but it's about Arnel Pineda, the new singer of, well, he's not so new, the singer of Journey. He's been with them since 2007, but he's an awesome singer. And he's talking about how he loves Steve Perry, of course. He's a big fan, just like we are. And the article in Rolling Stone, though, go check it out. I'll put a link up in the description. But he's talking about, they're making a movie about Arnel. He's talking about how they're finishing up the new Journey album, which would, should be out this year sometime. A new single in a couple of weeks, according to Neil Sean. He talks about how he misses playing live. He's spending a lot of time at home these days because of the pandemic. It's a really cool article. Go check it out. But he talks about Steve Perry. He grew up listening to Steve, had his Walkman, used to listen to him all the time, and just like we all did. And he brings up the fact that he wouldn't mind if Steve came back to Journey, at least did a few songs, And he said he's all the time asking Neil, we need to invite him back, And he wouldn't mind if Steve took over and came back to the band. And the guy interviewing him said, well, you'd be without a job. And Arnel said, that'd be okay. That's fine with him. He's been longing for the time to see those guys back together, just like me, And I know a lot of people are going to say, they can post it down below, why do you keep talking about this? It's not going to happen. Yada, 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 But I'm just telling you what Arnel said. He said it would be really cool if Steve came back and did some songs or took over, his role in the band. He would be okay because he's a huge fan, right? And that means a lot, I know, to a lot of people to say, he even Arnel said that he understands why people say no Steve Perry, no Journey. He gets that because he's a fan. He wants to see Steve. So always remember that. If anybody out there is ragging on the guy, he's done a great job, but he wants to see Steve back with Journey, right? I mean, if somebody asked me, if Neil Sean asked me tomorrow, Arnel stepping down, Gary, would you like to sing with Journey? Yeah. I'm not Steve Perry, but that's just it. Who wouldn't want to sing in the band? Of course you're never going to be Steve Perry, but Arnel, he's done a good job. But for him to say that, means that he's a super fan, and he knows that those guys always had a good time together. He's watched all videos and remembers the times they had together and the songs and the music that they all did together. It was phenomenal. He understands that fans would like to see that. Some fans wouldn't like to see that. Some fans are going to comment below and go, it's not going to happen. We don't want it to happen. We speak for Steve. We don't like this and that. And that's okay. Everybody's got an opinion. But, he even said that Adam Lambert is, a great singer, and no offense to him, but he's not Freddie Mercury, so he understands why people, sometimes get bent out of shape. But that's the bottom line, though. Bottom line, there's never going to be another Steve Perry. If he never came back to Journey, it would be such a shame, because at least, I would like to hear just that one, that sound one more time in a new song or two. But mostly for those guys to be friends and to work things out would be really cool. It'd be a good way to end, to retire the band one day. And I know Neil's all about touring. He's going to do it. But whenever they decide to say this is it sure would be cool. And who knows, it's the 40th anniversary of Escape coming up very soon. And, and Neil talks about a tour. So who knows? We'll see what happens. And until next time, everybody, this is Gary Stuckey. Whatever you do, don't stop believing. God bless you.